What if you are in your 40s, 50s, or 60s and you know that you are short on your retirement? Or perhaps you're just getting a late start and you have little to nothing saved up for retirement. So in this video today, I'm going to share with you the most effective way to catch up with your retirement and enjoy the best years of your life. No, it's not going to be easy, but there is a way. You need wealth acceleration. So I'm going to share with you the 5 steps to wealth acceleration using the power of real estate investing. Let's get started. Let's get started with the first 3 steps. This video does not need to be a long video. I'm going to make it short so you can put it into action right away. All right, the first step is, step 1 is to acknowledge that you are not alone, okay, in this, okay? There's a hidden generation of people just like you who are trying to catch up with their retirement, okay, to make up for lost time, because life happens. You could have had unexpected life occurrences. That happened. Life happens. You could have used all your money to put your kids through school, things like that, or you change careers, and etc. Okay, so step number 1 is to acknowledge that you are not alone. You're not alone in this, okay? And number 2, step 2 is to take inventory of your situation, okay? The old way of wealth accumulation was saving for retirement. That's probably too late for you now, okay? You need an alternative to that. And number 2, working harder at a job at your age, it's not desirable. It's not something you want to do. Okay, what you need is wealth acceleration. We're going to talk about that in steps 4 and 5 in a couple of minutes. Okay, all right. Step 3 is to know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, you are flying blind. You need to create income that exceeds your outgo. That's the whole battle here to do at this stage of the game in your life. Okay, now to know your numbers, I'm going to give you 2 targets that you need to write down. And these are something you need to post and go for. Target number 1 is to create enough income to reach what I call your rat race number, okay? Your rat race number is a monthly sum of money that you need to pay your basic living expenses, mortgage or rent, insurance, taxes, food, things like that. Just basic, bare minimum, no Starbucks, no vacationing, just bare bones. What do I need to exist? That is target number 1. So when we buy real estate, that is target number 1, is to reach your rat race number per month. Okay? Target number 2 is to reach for your lifestyle number. After you reach your rat race number, your second goal is to reach your lifestyle number, and that includes vacations. That includes all the other things you want to do and that you deserve at this stage of your life to do, okay? And that costs money, and real estate can afford those types of things, okay? So step 1 is to acknowledge you're not alone. Step 2 is to take inventory of situation, and step 3 is to know your numbers. All right, let's get on to step 4 and 5, where we get to take action on reaching these goals. Here we are with the most important step, and that is step 4. Step 4 is take action. Change your trajectory. You are watching this video because you want to change. You want a better outcome. You want a better future. It all starts with this step here, taking action, and that's buying income-producing real estate, okay? Most broke people are broke because they are their own income-producing asset. And wealthy people are wealthy because they buy income-producing assets. You're going to learn that income follows assets. So the more assets you have, the more income you have. Makes sense, right? So take action is step 4, the most important one. Now, when you buy your real estate, in this case, commercial real estate, my favorite real estate to buy for you to catch up on your retirement and make a big difference is, in no particular order, it's multifamily, storage facilities, warehouse, flex space, mobile home parks, and RV parks, okay? And we have videos within our YouTube channel that talks about all of this. So go ahead and learn as much as you can on this. Okay, now when you think about these asset types, I know you're thinking, where do I begin? Well, I'm going to share with you what you want to look for. Here's the mindset. The mindset is you need to focus on cash flow, okay? Don't buy a property where you think you can cash flow 3 years from now or have it worth more 10 years from now. Those days are over at your age, okay? So cash flow is number one. Number two, you want value growth. You want to buy a commercial property, and this is the beauty of commercial real estate. You can't do this in residential when you buy a home. In commercial real estate, once you increase your rents, increase your net operating income, the value goes up. This is called forced appreciation. Forced appreciation is how you catch up quickly for your retirement. Forced appreciation is what we call wealth acceleration. Okay, that's what it is. Buying a good piece of commercial real estate, increasing the rents over time, over the years, and voila, you have a property that you bought it from here, and a few years later is worth here. How do I know that? This is what we help our students do all over the country, okay, no matter where you are. All right, number three is to keep what you earn. That is code for tax planning, right? So when you buy properties like this, you need to keep what you earn by properly planning for your taxes, having a good tax strategy plan. Okay, and number four, this is really important at your age. This is called, well, this is important for anyone, right? It's called capital preservation. So when you initially buy your property, you have money as your down payment. We call that capital. You need, by all means, you need to preserve that capital, okay, by being conservative in what you buy and not taking big risks, right? And having a razor sharp exit strategy on your property thought of even before you buy it. This is what we help our students do all the time. So being conservative and having the mindset of capital preservation to preserve your wealth, okay? This is an essential part of wealth acceleration, is to not lose it, okay? All right, now, the question is, what size property should I start with, okay? In my opinion, as a coach, it doesn't matter, because what I want you to do is take action, get started so you can start catching up in your retirement, okay? So starting small is absolutely okay. There's no problem with buying a small commercial property even at your up in years just to get started, okay? Step 5 that I share with you in a second is going to share with you why buying property now at your age is probably the best thing you can do, okay? All right, now here's the question I know a lot of you are thinking, what if I have little money to begin with, okay? I have a solution for you, because my goal here is to remove all of the objections, all of the excuses, and take action. Okay, so if you don't have a lot of money here, you can watch this video. It's called Using Your Home Equity to Buy Commercial Real Estate. So that video has gone viral. It's such a popular video. The link will appear. Go ahead and watch it and see what I talk about there. The previous video prior to this one, I produced a video called How to Use Retirement Funds to Buy Commercial Real Estate. So go ahead and watch that one too. Okay, now, what if you don't have home equity? What if you don't have retirement funds? What you can do is learn how to do creative financing, okay? You always hear me as a coach say, if you have a motivated seller and a motivated buyer, that's you, beautiful things can happen, okay? This is what we teach. I believe Commercial Property Advisors we're the best in creative financing for commercial real estate, okay? We've helped a number of students leverage themselves in and do wonderful deals by doing seller financing strategies, okay, to leverage what they currently have, okay? You could also wholesale, okay? So that's if you have virtually nothing, right? You have just a desire and a passion to catch up on your retirement. What you can do is you can wholesale a property. We can teach you how to do that. That's basically where you're flipping a property that you have under contract to another buyer for money, okay? So that's a shortened down version or definition. And next, you could syndicate, okay? So syndication is the pooling together of other people's money to buy real estate. We teach that as well. A link will appear on how to get started with that, okay? So what I've done here effectively was remove the excuses, okay? Because I really care about you. And if you're in a position where you're in the 40s, 50s, or 60s, and you need to catch up, okay? Or you're short on retirement, These are the things you need to do right now. Get started, okay? If you need help on, where to begin, go ahead and text Peter, that's me, to 833-942-4516. We'll help you get started. All right? Okay. All right. Let's go to step number 5. Last but not least, step 5. Step 5 is it's never too late. This is why it's so important to take action now. There's an article in the New England Journal of Medicine. It says that the most productive years in a human life is ages between 60 and 70 years old. Okay? And you would think, wow, between 50 and 60 or 40s would be number one, but no. Between 50 and 60 is the third most productive. So number one, the most productive years is when you're 60 and 70. And at age 60, in the same article, you reach the top of your potential. Okay? All right. Did you know that the average age of a Nobel Prize winner is 62? And the average age of the most prominent CEOs is 63. Okay? So there's hope for you. Okay? So here's a conclusion I make with this article from the New England Journal of Medicine is if you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s, you may have the best or the second best opportunity in your lifetime to produce meaningful accomplishments in your life and leave a awesome legacy to your kids if that's what you want to do, and then have the best years yet in your life. Okay, still, okay? So there is still hope for you in your 40s, 50s, or 60s to catch up with your retirement and achieve more than you can ever accomplish through the power of commercial real estate investing. And we can help you do that. We coach students of all ages, including your age, from the East Coast, West Coast, everywhere, to amazing results. So if you're interested in what we do, go ahead and shoot a text to me directly to Peter at 833-942-4516. Be happy to talk with you there. All right, everyone, thank you so much if you hung out with me this long. You are absolutely my favorite. I look forward to having a future relationship with you. And if you like this video, go ahead and click the like button. If you want to get more videos like this on this topic of commercial real estate investing and how it can change your life, go ahead and subscribe and we'll shoot them out weekly to you. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. I wish you a great day. And don't forget that the best time to buy real estate was 5 years ago. The second best time is today. I'll see you at the next video.